You know, no. RB, before we start this, I've got to get some things off of my chest.
No, hold on. All right, I'm pausing. I'm pausing our chill background music. Yeah, what's up, man?
So I'm just going to address the elephant in the room right now. As you can tell, I don't have my normal setup. And I don't have my normal mic. I'm not even facing the normal direction. Because last week, after our show, my laptop screen just suddenly broke. And when I went to go try and get it fixed the next day, the strangest thing. See, every single replacement screen was bought in bulk and only available online at scalper prices.
Oh, shit.
Now, I'm not an idiot, RB. I could put two and two together. And I recall that during this show last week, I would admit I may have come at a certain group sideways. So allow me to allow me to just take the time to just address this. So Overwatch.
I'm familiar with it, yes.
I know you were the one group I came at really hard sideways last week. So just let me be clear about something. I don't hate you guys. In fact, I don't even dislike you. Actually, as a matter of fact, I actually do quite like you. You are a very fun product with a lot of personality.
Okay.
What I don't like is this notion that you are the best in the world when you're not.
Okay.
Because let me ask you, would the best in the world constantly hail themselves as this character-driven, colorful breath of fresh air in space in a gaming world that is just saturated with military men, muddy colors, and tactical nukes, only to be bought out by the company that is the granddaddy of those games? Would the best in the world be so scared of their brand being damaged that you would go out of your way to stomp out fan artists, some of them doing commission work? That is how they put food on their plate. That is how they put food on their family's plate. But no, you were scared because you were scared it was going to damage the brand. Would the best in the world work for a company that takes away a champion's winnings because they were scared how the sponsors would feel?
Yeah. No, that is legitimately bullshit. Yeah.
And now here we are. Would the best in the world get so bent out of shape over one little rib? One little rib that you would go out of your way to destroy my fucking laptop, what I need to do my work on commentary. I still go to school. I need to do my schoolwork. I have to take tests, and you take that from me? And again, like fucking clockwork, it goes back to your little fucking ingest as pattern of you feel your ego get threatened just a tiny little bit, and you take food from people's plates, but now you fucked up because you took food out of my plate. So what do I want exactly? I don't want Diva. I don't want Tracer. I don't want Zarya. Those three can go back and be busy jobbing out to fucking Bayonetta and getting their necks broke. I don't care about that. What I want is the person I know who is the only one capable of doing this in your ranks. Sombra, you fucking disrespected me for too fucking long, and I'm not fucking having it. I talked to the commission. They greenlit this. It's going to be you. It's going to be me. It's going to be the April pay-per-view. The loser has to buy the winner a new laptop screen. And I know what you're thinking. You probably think this is going to be just easy pickings because you're some trained mercenary and I'm just a guy behind a microphone. But let me tell you something. I've got a month And a month is all I'm gonna fucking need. I'm going to train my ass off. I'm going to study. I'll even do it fucking lo-fi for all I care, since you want to deprive me of my own fucking laptop. So Sombra, I'm just gonna say this once. You better bring your A game at the end of April, because I'm not coming to break a laptop screen. I am coming to break your fucking skull. And you could put that on a fucking t-shirt.
We are not going to put that on a t-shirt just yet, because we're still trying to get a whole bunch of other merch out. But the good news is that I am, I'm supposed to get a shipment of merch in tomorrow, and I'll test it. And you should see some new stuff on my site at shop.rhythmbastard.rocks. But yeah, so anyway, we'll resume the music.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Let's just get to some fucking wrestling. And a surprisingly really good showing, especially with a partner he's not familiar with. He definitely showed a lot of talent that fight.
Oh yeah. And they fought the RPG Pals Club. So I think that on both sides of that conflict, I brought reinforcements tonight, because our next match is going to be B12, or rather 3 members of B12. I'm sorry, 4 members of B12 versus the RPG Pals Club of Oi, Navinia, Kier, and Dodger. The lizard people, so they won't be.
Mm-hmm. There in spirit. He's there in spirit. Yeah, you guys tune in, pull up a chair, have some fun, and let's watch some grapple fights. And just double check to make sure you don't have it set on one player air. Oh, that's good.
For some reason, this hasn't been going loud enough. I need to double check everything, but yeah, there it is. So hopefully you can hear me better. And here comes there we go. Here comes B12 making their way to the ring. That's B3, B6, B8, and B12. Which one? I think it's a very diverse lineup you got here.
And it makes sense. These guys definitely were coming together smart. They were trying to, cover all their bases possible. You've got your stronger guys, you've got your more agile guys, your more technical guys. They really got a good comp going, but that isn't to take away from the comp that is the RPG Pals Club.
Yes. So in the RPG Pals Club, or at least the 4 that are competing, you have a sorcerer bard, cleric, warlock, and monk. How do you think you can attach those archetypes to the B12?
I think a lot of this will definitely come down to really how they work well, together in unison as a unit. I would say that, I guess if I were to put a pick on this, I probably lean more towards RPG Pals Club, because the classic fantasy group, definitely a tried and tested comp when it comes to teaming up. And also mostly because they've been what I've been binging every time I've been hitting the treadmill. And it's a fun time.
Yeah, we actually had a recording session last night, and we did a lot of micro RPGs, so I gotta be sure to set all that up later.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
just putting that a little bit further. So, Oi in the ring first. Oi in B12. Oi tags out to Navinia, and immediately starts with a neck drag.
And again, both of them aiming up for that assisted power bomb. Again, these two showed a really good connection, really good teamwork during their fight against B3 of students. That doesn't take away. Ooh, a double drop kick.
Yeah. So let's look at the facts here. We got B3, who is let's look at now. Let's look at the abilities of the B12 members in the ring right now. You have B3, who's Japanese. You have B6, who can sing. B8, who has the penis of a man. We wouldn't have assumed otherwise. And I forgot what B12 was in that song. But B12, I'm sure, is something that could translate very well to wrestling.
I'm sure it does. I mean, again, all just really strong qualities to have. And outside of the ring, Kier gets sent. No, you gotta imagine Kier's probably going through just a pretty big buzz right now. Massive momentum after a big win against Tails last week.
Yeah, the conspiracy theorists seem to be the Job Squad, really, not doing a whole lot. I mean, you have Sonic, who is in the... Well, no, actually, Sonic is in the finals of... or is going to be in the Hardcore Nerdcore champion match next week at March Sadness.
I mean, as you put it before, RB, Governor Ron DeSantis and QAnon Tails both seem to be able to just fail on an upward slope, just by simping as hard as they do,
Yeah, clearly Sonic, like he's done to Sega, has just been driving everything.
Yeah. Really, it's genuinely, again, and as I, said before, Sonic, with coming in also with a recent change in strategy, which he's shown to be highly effective, especially with his match against Would You Rather Bot, and a big cutter from Dodger. Now Kira's squaring up with
B8, who is great.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to take off my sunglasses so I can tell the difference.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of light hair and a lot of white suits there, and it's a really good gimmick when you're watching such an organization on TV where you can clearly tell.
Oh, and into the Peach Special.
Where you can tell that, yeah, ooh, okay. Listen, we all love the Peach Special here at Hardcore Nerdcore Wrestling.
That we do.
Dodger, B8 fighting them off greatly.
Big snapmare. Tying up with Dodger.
Ooh, fall away.
And, hey, Dodger whiffs with a drop kick. Whiffs with a swing. Ooh, and a big flare chop. And ooh, elbow drive right to the jaw, B8.
Oh,
and Tiger suplex.
I wonder if the Tiger Fang is in this game, because I also enjoyed that Tiger Mask W, that anime.
Oh god, that anime was so good.
Oh yeah.
I still love the fact that in spite of the fact they they got all the rights to use all the New Japan guys. I love just how clearly the bad guy was just supposed to be Stephanie McMahon.
Oh yeah, totally. And the two, yeah, and I don't know how much Mr. McMahon was able to do there, but there were clearly two wrestlers modeled after Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, which was awesome.
Oh yeah, that was so good. And then there was Billy the Kidman,
Billy the Kidman. You gotta say it with that cadence.
Billy the Kidman. Oh, boy, just squaring up.
Oi says, get these hands. They're all the way from the Underdark.
And these hands this man is getting. Tying him up. Ooh, 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Tiger suplex, and now he's at risk of being gained up by 4 to B12, but he manages to survive.
Yeah, tags in Kier.
All right, weekly update. What episode of RPG Pals Club are you up to?
I am up to 15 this time. And big drop kick from Kier. Swing with a big left hand. And, ooh, what a move. 1, 2. But B12 able to...
Well, nope, and this is an elimination match, so it works akin to Survivor Series.
Okay.
So once a wrestler is pinned or taps out, they are eliminated and gives the other team the numbers game.
Right. I also got to say, this with B12, their numbers game is on point. It's like it's just they know how to just target it and just swarm. We got, again, some effective just 4-person tag action right now. And Kier goes out of the ring, and Avanya is getting absolutely peppered. Ooh, and right into the elbow drop, but Avanya gets up. Tie up, snapmare. Oh, and going for the chicken wing.
All right, it's there. It's there. Clearly they're starting to learn. RPG Pals are starting to up their team game.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's always how it goes with these RPG fights, isn't it? They have to take some time to feel it out, figure out the strategy that goes into this fight, find the clever way in which to get the job done.
And a cutter.
1, 2,
ooh,
and only a near fall. Ooh, and a double brain buster.
The roll up.
Rolled up. 1, 2, 3. And Navanya with the first elimination, and another assisted powerbomb. And just the RPG Pals Club was going absolutely ham. Boy gets tagged in. And out of the ring, B8 goes.
Ooh, a neck breaker.
Again. And Dodger and Kier are trying to piece apart B8 on the outside. Ooh, and a big splash from Navanya. Or B3. Again, I need my... What was that? Just Navanya, Dodger, and Kier just laid the blows down. B3 and Oi are squaring up. Oi's groggy on the outside. And a big strike from B3.
All right, Oi's back in.
Again, nice suplex. Oi's picking B3 back up. B3 tries to go. And now Oi tags in Dodger. But B3 tags in... Remind me who's the one with the green hair.
That is B6.
Well, B6 just got tossed out of the ring.
B6 hasn't done much recently, and he wasn't in the past show, so... oh, wait, we got a kendo stick.
And you say that he's got a kendo stick. I see B6 taking a page out of the John Wick book of wrestling, but Dodger isn't having that. And Dodger, just another pickup slam. A big Pele kick. Just rolls him out to the outside of the apron. And onto the kendo stick.
Suplexes him back in the ring and whiffs the drop kick.
Oi gets tagged back in. Ooh, but B6 hoofing both Dodger and Oi. Oh, but Oi goes for the roll up. 1, 2.
Near fall.
Oh. You gotta imagine in E12, L really is eyeing their hardest to scrap now that they're down a guy. And Oi into the Peach special.
That looks like it's a tap out. Yes,
That
the
looks
ref
like it
called
was.
it a tap out.
And a big just choke slam from B3, but Oi able to kick out. Now, you gotta wonder what's going on in B12's head right now. They are literally at a 2-1 disadvantage. And B3 gets picked up into another assisted powerbomb. They are just absolutely leathering the big guy. But he's not going down without a fight. He goes to the top rope. And a big frog splash.
Oof.
But again, the RPG Power Club is now swarming in. And Dodger's getting a mudhole stomped into him. Oh, but B3 gets taken out by Navania's roll-up.
Can we get... But the thing is that it's last man standing, not the first pin. So
yeah,
we've got... Listen, we could see a 4-1 swing.
It could be possible. But he is in a bad way. Just was being just tossed into the corner and into the Meltzer driver. Oh no! Oh, he's not gonna end it there. Gets him into the Tigers. Oh no! Kicks out, rope break, and gets suplexed out of the ring.
And a double drop kick. I think B12 might lose this just by never entering the ring. Oh wait, we got a super kick. Oh, Dodger tries to go to the roll up, 16,
but pins don't.
17.
No, he goes back in, and he's got the chair. Ooh, big jawbreaker.
1, 2. Nope.
No, the RPG pals just swarming onto B12 like a bunch of locusts. Roll up, but no, they're there to break it up. He's, all things considered, you gotta give him credit for his heart right now. Oh, he ties up with Kier. Again, goes up to the top rope. Big flying fist.
But is that as effective when you're already as tired as you are?
I mean, he is putting everything out there. But again, I don't. Can he beat the numbers game? Oi gets tagged back in, but Oi whiffs the drop kick. But again, he gets tied up. I think that was a tap out.
Yeah, that is a tap out. And the RPG Pals Club is our winners.
With an emphatic 4-0. Wowzers.
Yeah, that was a pretty full swing.
Yeah. But again, you've got to, commiserations to the B12 crew. They came in, they gave it their all. But again, that teamwork and that comp from the RPG Pal Club was just so much. And you even saw like when they even incorporated some like 3-on-1 strategies too, just laying down the flurry of blows onto just the B12 guys,
Oh yeah. I mean, but they're still new. So
yeah. You got to get those first time jitters out of your system. It was a test, but just hold your head. All they can do now is just hold their head high, get back into the gym, and fight another day.
Of course, and that's like the least you can ask for at this point. Just another chance. So this is a weird one to have on the card: Male Bowser versus Ron DeSantis.
You weren't kidding.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to ask how this came to be, but I feel like this has something to do with Ron DeSantis's campaign against Wrestle Fraud, apparently.
Yeah, Ron DeSantis, you know what? He's just trying to simp so hard. He is a simp. Oh my God, the simping is killing me right now.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? I'm not gonna complain, because after Male Bowser had that really hard just drag out fight with Waluigi, the boy deserves a win. The boy deserves a win.
Yeah.
So
I'm just double checking all of the options here. Okay, and it looks like we are good to go.
Maybe Male Bowser's hoping the big win right now might get him into the conversation to be the first in line to go after Waluigi's undercard belt.
Yes, fuck DeSantis as H-Bomb and friends. I mean, obviously.
Of course.
Death Santis, DeSantis.
Death sentence, as I like to say.
Yeah, you see, I like to simp this because it's like it's clear he's just doing it because he simps over Donald Trump, and Donald's like,
That's also true.
My daddy doesn't love me, so I have to simp over, Donald Trump of all people.
Yeah, and just
we are very anti-simp here.
This is a no simp zone, which also, by the way, no simp zone shirts coming soon to Rhythm Bastard or Dot Rocks.
Let me just check to make sure. The Satan. Okay, that also works.
Right, so we're going at it, and again, Bowser tying up, big elbow to the back of DeSantis' head, and a
elbow to the face. And dude, that was like a whip punish. It's like, no, I'm not going to send you into the corner. I'm going to send you into my face and my shoulder.
Yep, some male Bowser has some Okada tech on him right now. A big chop to the face. Male Bowser, I think his strategy right now is to just do as much trauma and punishment to Ron DeSantis' face, and honestly, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Insantis, DeSatan. Also good nicknames. Speaking of Okada tech, I think the forearms are really a very important muscle to work out. Like, people don't really consider the forearms that much because it's not a glamour muscle. It's not a it's not something like you really think of, but you do need to work on your forearms.
That is true. And male Bowser tying back up with DeSantis, and DeSantis with the knee to the face. Again, now they're trading shots. DeSantis goes for the drop kick, but male Bowser goes for the Rainmaker. Ooh, and a big release suplex.
Oh, it's over his head. Man, DeSantis is going to get an attitude adjustment from that. No, actually, he won't, because this is Ron DeSantis, and Ron DeSantis is shitty.
Again, just male Bowser just embarrassing this man right now. Again, just another big clothesline.
And a boot to the butt.
Again, and into the bomb. Goes for the cover. 1, 2.
A near fall.
Near fall.
Like most piece of shit conservatives, Ron DeSantis refuses to leave.
But male Bowser's giving everything he's got, just putting on a absolute highlight reel.
This isn't so much a perseverance of spirit as much as it is your body is just too stupid to quit.
Yeah, I think we've all been there, right, lads and not so lads.
Yeah, that also works.
What's he doing? Holy shit! A tope suicida from male Bowser. And of course, just Ron DeSantis is simpery is just on full display, because notice he's targeting the shoulder of male Bowser, a stratagem incorporated by one Waluigi.
And that's the match.
Oh, and male Bowser calling for that rematch for Waluigi's belt.
Yeah. We could have something big coming up. Kind of like the time where Perry Saturn straight up kicked the ass of some no-name jobber before he's punished for that crappy head injury angle. Yeah. No, yeah. I think, listen, the only one with the head injury after that has got to be Ron DeSantis.
Yep, but considering it's, Ron DeSantis, there really is no real yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, we could care, but we don't.
Yeah. All right, so what's next? Who we got?
All right, well, it looks like we have... It looks like Waluigi is going to take on his undercard match. Now, of course, the undercard it's like the equivalent of the TV title, right? Wrestlers are going to be defending it every week, and it's really not that important. So, of course, it's got to change hands because really we don't...
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just tired thinking about it. To
to be fair, the tournament was amazing.
Oh yeah, of course.
The people behind it are amazing. It's just the title itself is...
We don't give a shit about the belt, which is why we're throwing it in the middle.
Yeah. But who is he being thrown in the middle with?
I don't know. It seems like it's an open challenge.
Oh,
it seems like it's an open challenge where we have a mystery opponent. So, you know what? It's something where I'm trying to get the thing underway. And hold on. Oh my God! It's Strong Bad! Strong Bad from Homestar Runner.
The crowd is absolutely deafening right now.
It would be, but I need to know how to edit this game better. Strong Bad versus Waluigi for the Undercard Championship belt.
Allow me to be the first to say, holy crap.
Holy crap!
So, so this is going to be a complete and absolute test for Waluigi.
Yes, and Waluigi, he may be bad, and he's proven his worth, but is he strong and bad? We had an interview with Strong Bad earlier, and this is what he had to say. Yeah, okay, so I'm like fighting this purple guy, right? And clearly he's not been in any video games. I've been in a ton of video games. Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people. Okay, have you heard of it? Have you heard of it? Of course you heard of it. Everybody heard of it. And I'm here to, enter your nerdy wrestling crap and just dominate. I know it's the undercard belt, but I can make that a gimmick. I can work that undercard belt. I'm going to be the world's greatest Intercontinental Championship, baby. Thanks to the go-go. I don't know why he had that last bit. I think he was Beautiful Joe in 2018's Halloween cartoon. But yeah, that's Strong Bad. That was Strong Bad's interview.
Wow. What a statement. Now, the big question it's going to probably be on everyone's mind is how can Strong Bad grapple and wrestle with those boxing gloves on?
It's easier than you'd expect.
Ooh, and a big bulldog. With the discus. Oh, toe hold on Waluigi. Rolls him up.
But Waluigi is too lanky for submission holds.
Again, and another bulldog. But Waluigi trying to tie up with Strong Bad into a sling blade drop toe hold.
Strong Bad seems to be doing a lot, and Waluigi not putting on much of an offense, leaving it all to Strong Bad. We don't know when we don't know when the forks will come out. That's the thing.
I mean, like I said, Strong Bad came here. He wants to send a message. He wants to put some prestige onto this title. And
of course, and the only way he can do that is with a professional wrestleman such as the Strong Bad. He's the strongest and the baddest. That's just me doing an impression. That's not Strong Bad talking.
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe we'll get at an interview from him at another point.
Yeah, I just realized. Well, no, technically, I mean. Now, how does it compare to the other well-known luchador in the scene? The guy from the ringside interview minigame for Rhythm Heaven Plus.
Ooh, that's a tough call. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were about to say Preacher Man.
Preacher Man? Oh
yeah.
No, that's one of our patrons.
Yeah, but man, did Preacher Man make a statement in last week too? Ooh, yeah. And a big leap into a Hurricanrana.
No, Waluigi is just saying no.
Again, tying up, going after Waluigi's shoulder.
And right into the turnbuckle.
And just trying to stomp out the midsection of Strong Bad. He goes for the coup de wah. Is it enough to put Strong Bad away? No, only a 2 count.
Yeah, surprisingly, these matches would be over a lot sooner, but they are lasting a lot longer than I think they would be because, it's a matter of if the offense works, because you can throw as many punches as you want. You can do as many suplexes as you want, but if you're not willing to seal the deal, if you're not willing to take it all the way, then, how can you... Oh, and Strong Bad retaliates.
Again, Strong Bad, as well as being a great 8-rep SL fighter, an absolute showman as well.
Oh, of course. He's had a very long-running email series.
Oh, a great email series, and only a near count. But which Strong Bad is he bringing? Is he bringing the Compy Strong Bad, the Lappy Strong Bad, the Compay Strong Bad? No. He's got so much he can tap into right now. Ooh, but a big drawbreaker from Waluigi. Waluigi goes to the ropes. Baseball slide into the face. Waluigi for the disrespect pin. But Strong Bad's not taking it.
And
there's the fork!
We finally have our first fork in the match.
And for once, it wasn't against Yubi.
Yeah. Yubi's neck is very safe right now. Oh, big body splash. That has to do... No. That didn't seal the deal.
But again, just... Oh, Strong Bad loading up. And a super kick.
Can he burninate the competition?
There's only one way to find out. And Waluigi suplexes Strong Bad out of the ring. Pulls out the fluorescent light tube. Ooh, and counters the Hurricane Rana into a power bomb. Oh, and a taste of the and a loss in the WADs.
Another fluorescent light tube. But are we gonna get a double count out? No.
Oh, wait, or are we? We did.
We got the double count out.
Waluigi, knowing that the title can't change on a count out, just drug poor Strong Bad to the outside and went with the double count out. Just again, Waluigi, absolutely wily, just a real dastardly bastard, which is saying something because we just watched a match with Governor Ron DeSantis.
Yeah, I know, and granted, Waluigi's a different kind of evil.
Yeah, he's a evil that's sadly competent.
Yeah, I mean, listen, yeah. But then again, Waluigi is competent enough to get the undercard belt, so I think that deserves just a little bit of kudos. Just not a lot. Just
a little bit of kudos. Commiserations to Strong Bad. He was putting on a hell of a fight.
But sometimes these random entrants are like Warhorse. They put on, they get a lot of hype. They put on black and red, and then they give it their all, only to come up short.
Yeah, I mean, but now, with that, well, in spite of the undercard mat belt being the undercard mat belt, it's the actual wrestlers that are behind it and are starting to get into the chase. It is some exciting time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, we've got Male Bowser wanting that run back after that emphatic win against Ron DeSantis. You've got a stellar debut from Strong Bad now, but then you also got to take into account a lot of the other individuals which we haven't talked about have been maybe a bit slept on. Again, Dr. Maslow still had that absolute classic.
Yeah.
Again, Jean Week, Lord knows those two have been. Lord knows him and Waluigi have been staring each other down for a while. Hardcore Nerdcores, both the generals of the weapon fighting, and just the belt might be meh, but the fights are going to be exciting. And that's all you can really ask for.
Because listen, it's just a stepping stone at the end of the day.
Yeah. But it'll be a hell of a stepping stone. All right, so what's the next?
Well, I accidentally fucked up two wrestlers are double booked tonight, unfortunately. We have the Oi Navinga as the RPG Pals Club band, hot off their win from last week's tag team match, are going to face Indie Love. The combination of Todd, Taste of Dragons, and Officer Dooley from Dark Side Detective to fight for the number one contendership at March Sadness.
You know, again, Navanya and Oi both having some strong showings with both their matches with B3 Arena students as well as B12 right now. But the question is going to come: are they going to be too fatigued to get the job done, or will they be able to pull one off? You know, and obviously it's going to be a hard one to pick, especially for the crowd, because you know they've seen what the RPG pals are capable of. But you know, Officer Dooley, absolute fan favorite, sweet baby boy. You know, everybody wants to see him succeed.
The sweetest, babiest of boys.
The
one cop that everybody will root for.
The singular only one. And you can only get it here at Hardcore Nerdcore Wrestling.
Exactly.
And stepping out, Navanya, they're still cool as ice, not showing any sign of fatigue. You know, but again, you got to think, being able to seal the deal with the last match, they might, both Navanya and Oi may still have more than enough in the tank.
Of course. I mean, they did, you know, is it a short rest or a long rest? Sorcerers refill some of their slots after a short rest. Monks get some of their ki back after a short rest. It's up in the air, baby.
That it is. That it is.
And of course,
but now,
you know, they're like not going to get much action since it doesn't look like we'll be having the Battle of the Bands for quite a while.
Yeah.
Just a little peek behind the curtains of that. Not blaming anybody, but, you know, of course, when you try to coordinate 6 people for an RPG campaign.
It happens, man. It happens.
It happens.
Again, big crowd reaction for Officer Dooley. And again, and then coming in, we've got Todd.
Todd the TOD. Todd the TOD, but will he be the GOAT?
I mean, I guess we can only SEE. Did I do a bit? Did I do the bit, kids?
Yes, you did.
Am I cool now?
Oh, you did the best bit.
Yay! And big strike, but Oi counters it into a belly to belly. Again, and Todd tying. Oi reverses, and Todd is outside of the ring, slides back in. Again, big strike, and down Todd goes to the suplex. He tags in Officer Dooley into the assisted suplex, sending Oi outside of the ring. Oi slides back in, tying up with Officer Dooley with a big gut wrench. But Oi scoops him back up, tying up.
Looks like Officer Dooley whipped that one.
But a big boot to both members of the band. But now Navanya's tying up. And a big elbow to the spine into the chicken wing. But Dooley able to kick out of that. Dooley gets sent into the corner and just tosses Navanya out of the ring.
Yeah, he's going to use that time to, tag in his partner, Todd. Todd from the Taste of Dragons.
Whom are both just, trading blows with Navanya. And a big twisting neck breaker.
And the Pete Special! The Pete Special!
Again, vintage hardcore nerdcore wrestling.
Of course, it's not hardcore nerdcore wrestling unless, somebody's got their... Man is raiding with their party. Thank you, Adoman. I don't know, man.
Welcome to the show of grapple fights and hardcore nerdcore.
Yes.
Pick him up. Todd goes for the cover. But Oi kicks out and not even a 1 count.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it still has that resilience. Like I said, he's got that short rest. And it suplexes him out of the ring.
Yeah, and now trading blows with Officer Dooley.
But is it enough? Ooh! No! Nope, it's not enough. Officer Dooley kicks out. And the Peach special.
Again, it is... You can just hear the Peach Special City chants, and it's just going and deafening in this arena. Again, just Navanya going for another submission hold.
But none of them are sticking. Officer Dooley still has the energy to kick out.
Again, it makes you wonder. And back into another Peach Special. I gotta make...
Of course, the tag team Indie love making great use of their teamwork, because if there's anybody who knows the value of teamwork, it's going to be indie developers, indie game fans.
Yep, indie developers, indie characters, and of course, bringing out some, dare I say, indie wrestling.
Exactly. That's, you know what? It's like Warhorse and all your other indie. Well, actually, no, Warhorse is canceled now because he's in Retromania Wrestling, and fuck that game. It wouldn't be all Nerdcore Wrestling if I didn't throw some shade on Retromania Wrestling.
But Taste of Danger able to kick out into the double drop kick on Oi. And another twisting neck breaker.
They're also making good use of the ring distance.
Yeah. And Oi counters with a belly to belly, goes up to the turnbuckle, but then decides to go down off it into the Tiger Driver, which gets broken up by Officer Dooley, and a drop kick.
That's really good use of ring real estate. Oi tagging Navenya.
But now Dooley getting tagged in.
Yeah, Todd tagging Dooley.
Todd able to counter Oi, but Navanya just squaring up to poor Officer Dooley. And ties him up into another trip, but breaks out of it.
Just a warning, this might be an elimination match because I might have forgotten to turn that option off.
Well, it's fine, kids. Booking by the seat of our pants.
Exactly.
Big shoulder barge to Navanya.
And a big
drop kick. Navanya tagging in Oi. Todd odds back into this. And Navanya targeting Todd's arm. Both Oi and Dooley just lying on the floor, just tired out.
And another Tiger Driver from Oi.
1, 2.
Broken up by Dooley.
Again, who is just targeting the legs of Oi. Which, again, you take out the legs of a monk, you take away a lot of their signature or offensive weapons.
Exactly.
But now Oi got him down to the Peach Special, but Dooley breaks up with the ropes.
Yeah, it looks like it. 1, 2.
2.
Nope. Todd isn't there on interference, and that leaves Oi to just take advantage of the situation.
And Navanya suplexing Todd. And Officer Dooley unable to get at his sight on Oi. And Oi able to save Navanya from the DDT with a drop kick. And again, Dooley putting up a good resilience against these submission holds.
Yeah, and they definitely know when to tag out. That's the important thing that the Indie Love team is aware of. They know that when the right time to tag out is.
Yeah, there's not like an ounce of just ego or selfishness on this team right now. Both of them knowing when's the proper time to tag in, showing some good teamwork. And again, it's really just showing in this match. Again, Todd tagging Dooley back in.
And a double suplex.
Again, Dooley Irish whip, hips Oi into the turnbuckle, hitting him with the flare chops.
2. Nope, that was a close one, though.
Another twisting neck breaker from Todd. And a suplex from Todd. And a suplex from Dooley. But Oi's the first one up.
It's Suplex City. Tiger Suplex.
2, but Dooley able to kick out.
Listen,
Again.
Dooley ain't scared of nothing, not even tigers.
And again, and another suplex onto Oi, tying Oi up, but Oi able to break out. Again, ooh, and a brainbuster from Todd. Dooley's calling for it. He ties up and goes for another bulldog.
You know what? Police do love their bulldogs.
That they do. And again, but Oi able to counter and drop Dooley with the quick DDT.
He's still hanging in there and tagging out again, knowing your limits. It's all a matter of knowing who to target.
And again, a Russian leg sweep onto Navanya.
But that is a hell of a counter from Todd.
Absolutely. Oh, now just as Todd just tossing Navanya around. Again, and
a pile driver from Todd.
Now Dooley's trying to come in, but Navanya able to wake back up, and now Navanya's calling for it.
And a counter from
Dooley's
Officer Dooley. Ooh.
A big airborne drop
It's
kick.
about recovery. It's all about the recovery game. Navanya's weak, but they know to go out into the corner.
And again, Dooley and Oi was able to counter. Scoops up poor Officer Dooley. Ties him up to a release suplex to the outside of the ring. And now Dooley squaring up with Navanya. Gets dropped with a big brain buster. Officer Dooley runs back into the ring before he can get counted out.
But Oi's able to tackle him.
Again, big clothesline from Oi. Another clothesline from Oi. Tying up, but Dooley just scoops him up for the counter and tags Todd in.
And now they're tying up the Irish whip.
Again, big boot from Todd.
Fighting his way out of the turnbuckle.
Oh, but collides into Navanya. Big suplex from Amoy. Tags Navanya back in.
And a double dropkick from both of them.
Again, that teamwork from the band is just next to none. And another quick DDT onto Todd.
Yeah, they're not going to get their Bardic license anytime soon, but they are going to get their Monk license. Because that's a thing.
Yep. Again, rolls up, but Todd able to break out.
Yep, that's hey, listen, that's the miracle of the rope break.
Yep. Again, Dooley just absolutely groggy.
Another save by the rope break.
And again, Navanya now bulldogging poor Todd. Again, tying up. And another brainbuster from Navanya.
Ooh, finally Todd's had enough. He's tagging in.
And now Oi's tagging in. They're tying up.
Scoop slam from Oi. This is just incredible.
Yeah, this...
I wish they both could be tag team champions, but unfortunately we already have one champion, and the other has to be the contender.
Yeah, but I give credit to both teams. They are putting on an absolute show right now. Ooh, big shoulder barge from Officer Dooley, but tackled down by Oi. Carries him up. Oi tries to try, but countered by Officer Dooley.
Ooh!
But it's not enough. Oi's still up. And he tags Navanya in. Scoop up slam from Oi.
But he kicks them both away. And a bulldog from Officer Dooley. Bulldog Dooley. Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, clap. Bulldog Dooley.
Yeah. Double drop. They're keeping the talent fresh. That's what we're seeing here. This is all about knowing your limits.
That is true. And again, and that's the thing with these tag team matches. You got to be able to know your limits, know how to conserve your energy, when to tag your partner, and otherwise, you could end up being a weak link the other team can exploit.
Yeah.
And just Navanya peppering poor Todd with the blows.
And then they can finish the job.
Knee drop. Oop. But Todd scoops up. Todd's calling for it.
Ooh.
Big suplex. Is that going to be it? And now Todd with his own bulldog.
He's trying to keep
into
Navania
another
away.
suplex. Again, smart art vintage tag team wrestling. Keep your opponent away from their partner. Tire them out as much as you can. And again, now Oi's calling for it. And a big belly to belly onto Dooley.
Right into the turnbuckle. Oh, and he missed. A swing and a miss.
Another scoop up. Oi's now outside of the ring. And Todd is zeroing in.
This could be their chance. This could be their chance. The Vingy's out of the ring. Oh, but Tiger Driver. Nope. Rope break. Rope break from the Tiger Driver.
Again, and now Navania hitting Dooley with the Bulldog as well.
This is very like fast paced. You know, swapping out, swapping in, swapping out, swapping in.
Again, and a pile driver onto Navania. Irish whips into the turnbuckle. Oh, Navania's.
Todd and Vinny both legal.
It rolls Navania up.
No,
always able to break it up. And another Tiger driver onto Dooley. And a big drop kick onto Todd. Boy gets tagged in. Again.
No,
Todd.
And of course we have our. It wouldn't be hardcore nerdcore wrestling without an errant Irish whip.
Nope. And a drop kick onto Oi. Again, hits the ropes again. And a big flip drop kick from Todd.
Double fall away slam. Again, this has to be the moment of strategy. Like, it's clear that they are equally matched when it comes to grappling and strategy. But that's what it does. It all comes down to strategy. Yeah, again,
we're talking about how, two teams of very talented members with great teamwork, great fighting abilities. Now it just comes down to who can outsmart the other. And again, another suplex out of the ring. And another suplex onto Navania. But caught Dooley with a quick DDT. Navania gets tagged in. Officer Dooley is in rough shape. Again, and now that RPG Pal team were coming into play, but Todd gets tagged in, and Navania gets tossed out the ring. What? And now Todd and Navania are tying up, while Oi just brainbusters Dooley in the middle of the ring. But Todd's a legal man. He ties up with Navania. Big scoop up slam. Now Navania's outside. Another tope suicida!
Listen, bodies are flying everywhere. We got interrupts. We got cancels. It's almost like Tekken Tag Tournament. Only it's wrestling.
Yeah. So, in other words, better.
Yeah.
But
it's like every character was king.
Which, honestly, what else does Tekken need?
He luchas por los niños.
Again, and Todd trying to call for it. Big suplex. But a gut punch, and Navania is able to get out and tag Oi back in. Again, just Todd is groggy. Navania crashes into Dooley.
One.
And gets caught.
Two.
Two.
Todd's there to break it up. Todd knows his deal.
And a brain buster onto Todd. But Dooley hits the ropes. And a drop kick onto Oi's face. Oi whiffs it. And Dooley dropping his own pile driver.
The Dooley driver.
Yep.
The Dooley driver. That's what I'm going to rename it the second I get back in and I'm allowed to.
Does this mean his bulldog? So does this mean his bulldog's called the Dual Dog?
Or the Bull Duel?
The Bull Duel. Yeah, the Bull Duel.
The Dark Side Duel. The Dark Side Drive. No, I feel like Dark Side Driver is going to be sub one for more cooler.
Yeah.
Like, Dark Side Driver.
We love you, Dooley, but you're not Dark Side Driver cool.
Yeah, you're like Dooley Driver cool.
Yeah. And Todd with the bulldog onto Navania. And a second bulldog. Again, but Navanya with a brain buster.
One.
Goes to the pin.
No.
Dooley breaks it up.
Always sure to break it up.
Again, double dropkick onto Navanya. Then Todd ties up. But Navanya with the big suplex. And Navanya's calling for it. Tags Oi in. A double dropkick. Oi dragging Todd to the center of the ring. Oi goes up into a moonsault. And with that, Todd is out. So now Dooley is stuck in a 2-on-1 situation. Can he be able to pull this off? Or will the RPG E-Pals win on a double booking? Tiger driver.
Nope.
But able to break up with the ropes. And
another pile driver.
And a clothesline. Dooley tag.
Oi's clearly been listening to a lot of Rihanna because Shut Up and Drive.
Yeah. No, stop. We'll get the MCA'd.
Yeah, that's true. This isn't like Metronomicon, my Metronomicon runs.
Dooley able to kick out. Tying up with Navanya into another bulldog.
Nope, there's a break.
Quick DDT from Officer Dooley.
There's the break.
There's a break. I think the 2-on-1 one is sending Dooley into a panic because he keeps going for the pins while Navanya's on the ropes. And Navanya hits Dooley with a bulldog of his own. They both hit the ropes, colliding, but Navanya is able to get up.
You know, Dooley might be too foolish to know that his body is failing him.
Yeah, and after having to take a monster brain buster.
And that's a 3 count. RPG Pals Club are #1 contenders.
But,
for next week's match, yeah.
Wow. Again, able to do the double booking and get the job done.
Yeah.
Now we see Oi and Navanya going forward for those tag team belts. But again, nothing can be taken away from Dooley and Todd's work together. They showed some great tag team wrestling together, and I don't think this is going to be the last we'll hear from those guys.
Not at all, especially if they ever bother to show up and watch.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. All right, and now we are going to take a quick break because it's about the halfway mark, and afterwards we're gonna have our proper #1 contenders. We're gonna have a rematch between the ladies of Overwatch, consisting of they heard your cries. There we go. I'm just finding it here. The ladies of Overwatch, Tracer, Diva, and Zarya versus the future Femme Fatales, Isabel, Katana, and Bayonetta.
I feel like I don't need to say where my money's on for this.
Of course.
For the crowd who just showed up, check the VOD. You'll understand why.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So break time.
Yeah, break time.
All right. Be right back.
Yep. Get ready. Get ready. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hold on, let me just make sure that my thing. Okay, that's done. Done. Okay, cool. So we'll just go there, and we're back. All right, so we got the Future Femme Fatales versus the Ladies of Overwatch. I'm excited for this match, especially because our trios division has become very fun to work with.
It has.
Yeah. And basically, it was just kind of booked by the seat of our pants. So this is going to be the last match on the card of the night, unless we have anybody, willing to, unless we have any proposition from the audience, because then I'm just going to do Metronomicon runs because I am very tired. Well,
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
very tired of running that game because I'm trying to get it in like a couple runs that are coming up. And I at least want to have one speed run in my name, and that's a very fun game to speed run. And if you want, we can be on commentary for that. I can just restart everything. But anyway, let's get the real fucking reason why we're here. We're here to see some goddamn wrestling matches. Chat, if you're hype, let us know in chat if you're hype. Oops. And we're still gonna make it an elimination to eat up time. And we're gonna we're gonna give you UB hasn't been stabbed yet, so.
Yeah.
So they still have plenty of energy left.
Yep.
It's been a very quiet night for them, actually, all things considered.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I think it's been just an off night for everyone.
Yeah.
Except for apparently Todd, Dooley, and the RPG pals.
Yeah.
Because holy shit, what a match.
I should have set this team. But now I know for next time.
Yep.
Zarya and Isabel starting off in the ring.
Yep. The lady with the massive biceps and the glass neck.
Yeah, hopefully Zarya survives this match, because I know that it was, just a ruse last time. And of course, elimination rules will be in play. Elimination rules won't be in play for March Sadness. However, they are in play for tonight because we needed to eat up time.
Variety is the spice of life, folks.
Exactly.
Again, Zarya tying up with Bayonetta.
The two tanks working together. Now, I'm surprised that we don't have a support here, but then again, it could just be public matches, so.
Yeah, what I don't find surprising is a certain individual who shall not be named still hiding behind her little computer monitor. Just find that completely and totally just unsurprising.
I mean, of course, these are also the ladies that have appeared in the 3000 Brigade. Of course, I think it was most recently posted. No, not this past one. The most recent, before this last one posted, was one where it was the 2017 show with Rick and Morty were also there. Theoretically, Rick and Morty can also make their way into RPG.
We cannot afford that. Or maybe we can.
Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe we can. No, we cannot. We cannot.
Unless. Anyways,
who else can we? I'm just trying to think like who else we can, because we can also have RuPaul in hardcore nerdcore wrestling.
Oh my God, no. Is their finisher just gonna be a pile driver called the fracker drill?
Yeah, probably. We gotta make those jokes.
We do. And again, right, there's wrestling happening.
Yeah, there's wrestling happening, and Isabel.
And to be fair, it's good wrestling.
Work.
Again, now Isabel tying up, drop toe hold onto the Tracer, Irish whip, and then a big just body splash, but only a 1 count. Isabel dragging Tracer to the middle of the ring. Tracer able to get up though.
And slam Isabel into the turnbuckle so that Zarya can make the tag in. Now, interesting fact is that Tracer and Zarya first premiered in the 2017 show, Mushroom High Rules, but Diva didn't premiere until the next year's show with the Blue Shell Awards, where she won Best Hero.
Oh, wow. And go ahead, sorry.
They're exchanging blows.
Yeah, and before that...
And when you can carry, we can rip off the turret of a tank, those punches are going to be pretty devastating.
And a massive senton from the top rope, too.
Katana was in the show that's not posted yet from 2019, 3KB Live.
Man, I can't wait to be able to see another 3KB show live.
Yeah, I can't wait to rehearse so I can perform another 3KB show live.
Aww. I miss cons.
God, me too. It's like I'm watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's like the lip syncing part. I'm like, man, that's how I open my shows. I wish I could do that. No, we got fucking COVID, and this is like, no, we shouldn't listen to the elites, which is code for everyone I don't like. And Diva whiffs that. Maybe she should have been listening to the elites, because that was an absolute whiff of a 540 splash.
Yeah, like that's just that was ugly. Ooh, but a Hurricane Run onto Isabel. Tracer gets tagged back in. Again, Isabel able to reverse Diva, but not able to reverse Tracer. Again, big paw to the midsection.
But now Tracer reverses it and lands with an elbow to the face.
You gotta imagine Isabel's gonna want to try and tag in one of her teammates right now.
And a Superman punch from Tracer.
And Isabel targeting the shoulder of Tracer. Tags Katana back in. Katana ties up, but gets countered, and now now just Eva and her are going at it.
I've read that fan fiction.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was, it sure was. And just a senton from Katana. And a clothesline into a leg drop.
Really making work of the ropes.
Yeah, and Diva tagging Acer back in there. They're unable to handle Katana's onslaught.
And like the Overwatch meta, Diva is much more powerful in her baby form than in her tank.
And now, tying Tracer up in an armbar, but Tracer able to break out. Ooh, a slap and an uppercut. Just raining the blows onto Tracer's head.
Will she even have a head after this? That's the question.
Who knows?
I'll play something a little more highball.
Up and Bulldog onto poor Bayonetta. And of course, Tracer tagging Zarya in. Zarya has been wanting to get her hands on Bayonetta after what happened last week.
Oh yeah, definitely. Zarya, oh no, we might be seeing another injury from Zarya. No.
Oh, and a big splash.
Miss Bayonetta.
Just
all
again,
the way to 2 count.
And a big power bomb from Zarya onto Isabel. But Isabel, not the legal person. And now just Katana just ground and pounding Zarya. Again, I also read that fan fiction.
Yeah. Some good fan fictions out recently.
Yeah, weirdly enough, involving a lot of our competitors right now.
Yeah.
And Zarya just getting Isabel into the bear hug.
Or a dog hug.
Yeah.
But then again, there's no love for this dog. Isabel works hard. She plays hard. And now Isabel is hopefully going to, train hard so that, especially if she wins this match and has to go up against the lizard people.
I mean, either way, whoever wins this fight, the lizard people is going to be an absolute test for them.
Oh,
Tracer and Diva tag teaming well against Bayonetta into a code breaker onto Bayonetta. Is that going to be enough to put Bayonetta down? Ooh, and an Insaguri. And Diva calling for it.
What a neck breaker from Bayonetta.
Phrasing, RB. Phrasing. Yeah, tags Katana in. Now Tracer gets tagged in. And a double Insaguri brings Diva down. Now Katana and Tracer are trading blows.
And a hook kick from... Oh, but Tracer's able to retaliate.
Again.
I should probably curate this list better.
That's fine. Again, now it's just a ballroom blitz right now. Zarya going out of the ring, taking on Katana. Katana able to counter.
Everyone's
Diva.
Listen, everyone's out there. It's just a matter of who is the legal person and who needs to get back in there.
I don't even think they know anymore. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, once we got the weapons. Yep, okay, so we got Katana. Nope, I'm sorry, Bayonetta and Diva are the legal people.
Yep, and an Insaguri onto Tracer. And now Diva and Bayonetta are trading blows. And a super kick.
But a flying back kick.
Able to egg it up before the count. And
backslide, right?
I thought it was Vertebreaker, and now just Isabel running wild on Diva.
And now it's Bayonetta's turn to run wild on Diva.
But Diva with another code breaker. Tags Tracer back in.
Tag Tracer. We've seen a lot of smart play from our champions.
Oh, hits Tracer with a move that injured Zarya.
Are we going to see some revenge here?
Just slapping up Bayonetta. Another spinning heel kick. Tags Katana in.
Katana's now legal.
Bayonetta able to counter. Quick DDT onto Zarya. Goes on top ropes, besides now I don't feel like it. Now Katana's squaring up with Zarya. But Zarya just raining the blows on Katana. Goes for the big splash.
No, but teammates won't let it happen. You gotta protect your teammates in this.
That is true. Especially when your teammates has as big of a target on your back as the future Femme Fatales have.
And another time, but they're looking to make it legit.
And another senton on from the top rope. Isabel gets tagged in. Zarya with the big boot. And again, Zarya with another senton. Zarya going for another one, but whiffs it. And Isabel just taunting. Goes for the roll up.
But no. But the rope break. Rope break saving a lot of
another
people
tie
too.
up. 1, 2, 3. Zarya is out.
Zarya out of action for proper this time.
This time without basically getting her neck destroyed.
Yeah.
Isabel able to counter an Irish whip if Tracer into the ropes, but Tracer able to counter. Big knee from Isabel. Rolls up Tracer, but Tracer able to break out with the ropes. Gets Tracer down to the Peach special, but Tracer able to break out.
So, do you think that Tracer and Diva are able to bring this one back?
They might. They might have the one person disadvantage, but two of them throughout this match have shown that they've had a great sense of teamwork together, like this assisted power bomb. But Diva just too groggy to finish the job. Again, goes for a roundhouse, flying knee. Again, Diva but a drop toe hold. Again, Diva trying her very best in this, but just the numbers game might be too much for her. They pick her up, and down she goes.
Yeah, the way Diva's looking, it could all go downhill very quickly if you're not smart about tagging out.
Yeah. But again, her and Tracer have been tagging each other back and forth constantly. You gotta wonder what their stamina's looking like.
And again, exchanging spinning heel kicks.
Diva able to get it up from that.
And an enziguri.
Just, again.
Tracer taunting
with the taunt.
And a flying elbow. More taunts.
And now big splash.
No, that was just a bit shorter. That was a lot of distance to cover and not a lot of time.
Nope. Goes for the big boots on the other two, but just gets picked up and tossed out the ring by Bayonetta. Bayonetta Irish whips Diva in, and just with the flying knee on the top rope into another moonsault.
Ooh, very sweet combo from Katana. Can Tracer get up in time and get back into the ring? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can, but not without Diva having to take egg on the 3-on-1. Bayonetta now groggy outside of the ring. And now Katana grounded pounding Diva right now. Now Bayonetta and Tracer are exchanging blows. Oh, with the taunt. But Tracer able to get up and hit
the
Rainmaker with the clothesline.
Oh, no, that was yeah.
Tags Katana in. They're tying up. Now the women of Overwatch able to start mounting an offense. And Bayonetta able to counter with the big move.
And Katana with a flying dive kick.
And just going back and raining the blows in on Diva. Diva just taking absolute punishment right now. And another Insigur, or was that the Shining Wizard?
I think
that
was the Shining Wizard, yeah.
Again, now Tracer arm drag. Katana, again, just
Katana got those combos. She knows the frame data to get the most out of her punches and kicks. That's a fighting game term, frame data.
Yep. Isabel tagged in. Diva Irish whipped, squaring up with Tracer, who again just taunting Isabel. Again, puts Isabel up on the top rope, going for a big move. Oh my god!
Oh, that was too hype. But only one count.
Not enough.
That's probably because Isabel looks like a person in a dog costume, and that is kind of scary.
Maybe a bit. Again, setting Isabel up. Tags Diva, and that Isabel was able to get out. And now just, again, Tracer and Diva trying to mount an offense. Tracer taunting, trying to get into her opponent's heads. But again, and now with the 450, but Isabel able to counter. And Katana gets tagged in. But Katana whiffs. Isabel with the roll-up, even though she's not the legal person. Elbow drop from Katana. And just ties her up into...
Listen, sorry. Tracer was right there. You can't pin your woman without knowing that her girl's right around the corner. That's just not smart strategy.
And another elbow drop onto Tracer.
But Diva's going to be seen. So it looks like Katana might have an opportunity, but Tracer is able to mount an offense.
And another Superman punch.
Isabel looks like the first thing a furry imprints on becoming a furry and getting a humiliation fetish at the same time.
I mean, if y'all want to talk about humiliation fetish, look what's happening to the women of Overwatch right now.
Yeah, no. Isabel has this version of Isabel has very school mascot energy.
Yeah. Bayonetta getting tagged in. And
of
collides.
Course, another errant Irish whip, but Katana's able to do that into a flying elbow drop.
Again. And then Irish whip to Bayo into just a running power bomb.
Listen, Tracer's still got the moves going around, but like the future Femme Fatales are just doing everything they can.
Again, it looks... Again, Diva's still nowhere to be seen right now.
I think Diva might have gotten eliminated and we didn't see.
Oh. Well, shit. Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Again, Bayonetta tying up. And just rolling up Tracer. But Yumi's nowhere to do the count.
Yeah. Where is everybody?
Oh,
no, Yumi's there in the corner.
Again, and then, and a big pile driver. Oh,
Tracer's still going in the zone, so she's not backing down. I think I saw Diva there in the corner.
Again, I think did Tracer tap?
Yeah, I think it looked like it. And that's it.
That's it.
A proper victory for the future Femme Fatales.
What a fucking win. An absolute just emphatic statement from the future Femme Fatales. You know, probably going into this, they were definitely dealing with some, some talks, some chats from people, especially some claiming that, how unsafe Bayonetta was, but lo and behold, they managed to get the job done, and nobody got hurt.
Exactly. But, and that's the thing. We here at Hardcore Wrestling want to emphasize how safe everything is in like a cool way, and not a very creepy, and not like a Jurassic Park, no, it's gonna be fine kind of way.
Yeah. But you know what's not going to be fine? You're not going to be fine, Sombra. I am going to make your life a living hell at the end of April.
Wow. Yeah, save it for the end of April because we still have March sadness to get to. So now that that's out of the way, right? We have our card to look at. And let's quickly review it before we end tonight. So first of all, we have our undercard championship match because it's the undercard. Waluigi, of course, versus to be determined.
Again, but keep your eye out because it's still gonna be a fucking wild match.
Oh yeah, I predict it is going to be insane. And then we have that one. Then we have the tag team championship match between the team of Midnights, that is Midnight Love, and Knights versus the RPG Pals Club Band.
Whew, that one's going to be a doozy of a fight too.
Who do you have for that one?
Oh, oh man, that's the RPG Pals. I'm gonna give it to the RPG Pals Club. They've shown great teamwork together. They've shown some real high octane offense. They've shown just pure talent, and also just because I'm really getting super into the podcast, as it's really good listening to while I'm doing cardio.
That's good. Let me just fix my shit right real quick. Okay, and all right, and after that we've got let's see. All right, the 3000 Brigade Championship match: Peach versus Red Link.
That's again. This one's gonna be a tough one to call, but because you got to imagine what Peach's mindset is right now. She's been probably feeling the most disrespected by her own group for the longest time. Between everybody in hardcore nerdcore wrestling jacking her move, the Peach special, between just the absolute grudge match she was putting up with Toadette and the rivalry that's been going on there, to Turd Ferguson copying her moveset move for move during their air match together. You got to imagine, and Peach is going to be coming in with as much just authority as possible to try and show people why they need to show her some respect. But I think that's where she's going to be making a mistake, and I think Red Link's going to be able to capitalize.
And Yubi in the chat does make a good point. You can rhythmbastard.rock, keep up with everything. Music.rhythmbastard.rock, you can purchase music, some merch, and shop.rhythmbastard.rocks, where you can buy some cool t-shirts and some other stuff that's coming real soon. And yes, if you subscribe to my Patreon, you too can have your wrestler featured here in Hardcore Nerdcore Wrestling. If you are a $1 patron, you get to suggest a wrestler. So if anything from the back catalog of 3000 Brigade, RPG Pals Club, it can be just random NPC we've ran into, it can be a character from one of the sub games we've done, or even like someone from 3000 Brigade that we completely forgot we had, and died or got canceled or whatever. And for $5, I will work with you to put your fighter in the game. And it's happened. We saw a match last week between Midnight Love and John Profits, and that was a pretty fun match. So it
was very fun.
Yeah. So by being a patron, not only do you get the music I put out every month, you can also get to be part of Hardcore Nerdcore Championship Wrestling.
Yeah. Some fun times around. And you too could get stabbed in the head with a fork by Waluigi.
And of course, our Hardcore Nerdcore Championship triple threat: Thrash Panda versus Would You Rather Bot versus Sonic T Hedgehog.
That is going to be a wild one. Definitely got a lot of thoughts going in with this. But Would You Rather Bot, he's definitely coming in this surprisingly the big underdog in this, having lost to both competitors, having Sonic just exploit like his weaknesses on like on live. He's gonna really have to go back into the lab and start figuring out what it is that he would rather go about with regards to strategy to take the win with this. But with all that being said, I think Thrash Panda is going to retain.
Really?
Yes, because with all this that I've gone through this and I've noticed this, Thrash Panda has pretty much an answer to both competitors' weaknesses. Again, Would You Rather Bot unable to, Would You Rather Bot, again, having just that backside eye weakness is a glaring weakness for anybody. Assuming Would You Rather Bot tries to up his armor, I think Thrash Panda it will be able to exploit like the lack of mobility, or if Would You Rather Bot focus more on being more mobile, because notice in his match against Sonic, the best like defenses he was able to put was sidestepping Sonic's drop kicks and making him whiff.
Right.
And he could be able to exploit that as well. And the thing with Sonic is that he has a hard time dealing with high stamina opponents. And as we've discussed before with Thrash Panda, he is very, very durable. You know, constantly, you know, training and fighting out of mean streets, back alleys, junkyards. You know, he's developed a high pain tolerance, and I just don't think Sonic's going to have the ability to put Thrash Panda down.
All right. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that those are very strong predictions. Unfortunately, AJ could not join us this week, but hopefully he'll join us for next week on March Sadness. Hopefully I'll have more news on Patreon song this month with next week. But yeah, that's going to be our show for tonight.
Yeah,
so,
and
I want to thank you all for coming, and
thank you.
See you next week.
See you next week, and Sombra, I'm coming for you.